Hello everyone, my name is Pooja. Today's video topic name is different types of commands in a SQL. SQL stands for Structure Query Language. It is not a database. It's just a query language. SQL commands are the instructions which are used to communicate with the database. It is also used for the create table, alter table, drop table, update table, truncate table, or give the permission to user to access the database, etc. So there is a 5 types of SQL commands: DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and the DQL. So one by one we have to see all these commands in a detail. So first is the DQL. DQL stands for Data Query Language. Data query language which is used to access the data from the database. It contains one command which is a select command. For example, if you want to display all the records from the student table, then we can write the query like select star from student. If you have to display the list of student which we have whose age is greater than 20, so we can write the query like select student name from student where age is greater than 20. So we can get the list of student whose age is greater than 20. Next SQL command is DDL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. DDL which is used to create, drop, truncate, rename rename like function rename for like functions we have to use, command we have to use in the DDL. We can save all the changes in the database permanently. Means we can save all the changes permanently in the database. So it contains some commands like create, drop, alter, truncate, and rename. So first is the create command which we have to use to create the new table in the database. For example, we have to create the student table in the database. So create table student in a bracket, student id int comma student name varchar 20 bracket close, as like we have to create the new table in the database. Next is the alter command which is used to modify the characteristics and add the attribute in the table. We have to use alter command. Let's see the example. Suppose if you have to modify the table, then alter table student modify in a bracket name varchar 20. So we can modify the name. If you have to add the attribute address in a student table, so query is like alter table student add in a bracket address varchar in a bracket 20. If you have to rename the student name into the stud name, so query is like alter table student rename student name to stud name, as like we have to perform the alter table. Alter command. Next is the drop command which is used to delete the structure as well as record in the table. It will be free the space in the memory. For example, drop table student. So using drop command you have to delete the structure as well as the schema of the table. Next is the truncate command which is used to delete the all record in the table. For example, truncate table student. So all the record in the student table will be deleted. Next is the rename command which is used to rename the old name into new name. For example, if you have to rename the table name, so we can use rename student to employee. So we can rename the student table name into the employee table name. Next SQL command is the DML. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language, which is used to modify the database. All the changes in the all the changes using DML will be not permanently stored in the database. It will be rolled back. So DML contains insert, update and delete query. So first is the insert. Insert query, insert command which is used to insert the record in the database or in the table. For example, we have to insert the record in the student table. Insert into student values in a bracket 1 comma ram. So we have to insert the one record in the student table. Next, update. You have in update query which we have to use the update record from the database. For example, update student set name is equal to ram where id is equal to 3. Uh, uh, we can update the name of row 3 ram. Next is the delete. Delete command which is used to delete the particular record from the table. So queries like delete from student where id is equal to 3. So where the id is 3, it will be deleted from the table. Next SQL command is DCL. DCL stands for data control language, which contains two commands, grant and revoke. Grant which is used to give the permission to access the database. Revoke which is used to take back the permission from the user. Next SQL command is TCL. TCL stands for transaction control language, which is used with the DML command. Means insert, update, delete. On this command we have to use the TCL command. So it contains commit, rollback and save point. So first is the commit. Commit which is used to save all the transaction in the database. For example, delete from student where id is equal to 3, commit. So all the transaction will be saved in the database. Next is the rollback. Means all the transaction will not be saved in the database. For example, delete from student where id is equal to 5, rollback. So all this transaction does not be saved in the database. Next is the save point. At the certain save point, we will be roll back the changes. There is no need to roll back all the transaction. That's why we have to use the save point command.